Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. This is just a little impromptu appearance. Just wanted to get on here and say hi. I've been missing you guys for a while and kind of abandoned all YouTube efforts the last several weeks. And so I just wanted to get on and say hi, let you guys know I'm still alive. This is kind of the first glimpse of what the new place looks like. We're going to read a little tarot here, do a little talk, doing a little catching up with my regulars and see what'll happen. So let y'all know I am available to do readings and Reiki. I am still around. Do 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 do. Just waiting for more people to come in. If y'all are here and you're able, go ahead and say hi. I know some of y'all are watching from your TV. You're gonna want to participate in this because I am gonna be reading for particular people as time goes by here in this presentation. So right now I'm just clearing the cards, getting ready to read for people. Hello there, Diane. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for the heart. Is that your heart? As in, did you put that heart up there? I haven't ever seen an emoticon there like that before. That may just be a new thing with chat too. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I saw one float by. Sweetness. Let's see. I've got an extra window open here I don't need. Yeah, I already looked at all that. Thank you, YouTube. Let's close that. All right. Now I got to play with this heart thing because I'm distracted. Oh, that's where you choose your emoticons. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. We are going to start with my favorite thing to start with, and that is what's best advice to manifest whatever it is that's on our minds right now. So be thinking about what it is you want to manifest. Focus on that for a minute, and we're going to get best advice on how to manifest that. And that's going to be good for me and you, Ms. Diane, and for anybody else who happens to stumble across this video either now or later. Let's see what we have. Okay. This might be like a step 3 moment. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up right side up. We like that. This basically says we're looking at manifesting some kind of security or stability. And Spirit's really giving us a heads up here that's kind of important to know. With this moon card showing up, it almost looks like an eclipse right there on the moon card. The moon card talks about things going on that we're not aware of, things going on behind the scenes. What is the universe cooking up for us based on our focus? Where is our focus? So things are going on in that manifestation of security and stability that we don't know about right now. The universe is working on it. They're working on what we're focusing on. Are we focusing on the lack of security and stability or having more stability and security? So, whatever it is we're focused on, that's what the universe is looking at. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, this just says, yeah, this is not so comfortable to be waiting to see what the universe is pulling out, especially for those of us who are beginners at manifesting. Not always comfortable to wait. Makes us kind of wonder what's happening. Is anything really happening? Am I doing this manifesting thing right? This is basically Spirit saying, yes, you are. Just be a little patient. Don't try to dig the seed of corn up out of the ground 10 days after you plant it. You're not going to get a full ear if you do that. So it's on us to give the universe time to bring our manifestation to be. All right. So that's what we have for manifestation advice. Who would like me to read for them tonight? We've only got 2 in the room. Either of you would like me to read a question for you or do a message from Sacred Spirit for you? Either one. Message from Sacred Spirit, we're just going to see what the universe wants to talk to you about. Or if you have one question, I'm happy to answer one question here in chat. You guys' preference, but you got to tell me. You got to tell me. That way I know to focus on that for you. I am available to do readings, either on phone or online, obviously. Message for Diane. I am here now. Oh, I love your name. It's good to realize that we are, and we are here. And it is now, because now's where all the power is. Looks to me like you're already on your way to healing. We're going to start with Diane because she got her message in the chat first. So, message from Spirit for Ms. Diane. Anybody else in here? Just double check, see if you get a piggyback message. A piggyback message is whenever I'm reading for somebody and other people start to notice that that message resonates with them as well. You don't want to waste that message. You want to put it to good use. That's a piggyback message where Spirit is giving us messages for more than one person at a time. All right. Now, on the other hand, if you notice a piggyback message coming in, or if you notice a message coming in is not resonating with you, please don't try to stretch it out, scrunch it up, run over it, or throw it in the dryer to make it fit. That's not really helpful. Okay. So, Diane, what do we have for you? And any piggybackers? We need a football team like that, piggybackers. Wouldn't that be a great name for a football team? All right, Diane. Six of Swords showing up for you, my dear, followed by the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, Diane, you have a good problem to have here, basically. This is saying that you have intentionally created some space where you would have some peace and calm in your life. And now you're restless. Now you're like, wait a second, I'm not used to everything being not hectic. I'm not used to running around putting out fires all the time. I'm not used to feeling crunched. Now I'm feeling restless, like I could do more. All right, so that's your situation Sacred Spirit wants to talk to you about, Ms. Diane. Romy, Romy, Romy. Welcome. Glad you're here. Ba-ba-da-da-da. All right, let's look at best advice or heads up around this situation, Ms. Diane. Three of Wands showing up here in reverse, followed by the Hanged Man. Right side up. And the Five of Wands, also right side up. Okay, Diane. This is funny. This is basically Spirit is saying, don't get used to this because this peacefulness is not going to last long. It's going to last for a certain amount of time, but it's a very finite time. And then next thing you know, with this Five of Wands, you'll be putting out fires again. Your energy will be scattered all over the place again. You'll get back to the old normal. So enjoy the peace while you can with this reassurance that things will be hectic soon enough. All right, that's what you've got, my dear. All right, Ms. Romy, throw your question up in the chat. Next, I'm going to do I am here now. And let's see, I am here now wants to know, how can I heal? You're quite welcome, Ms. Diane. What is best advice for I am here now to heal, please? Boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo doo doo. Well, here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. I am here now. Your advice shows up as the Two of Swords, followed by Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Hanged Man right side up. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're in a cast or what is exactly going on, but for me, the Hanged Man right side up talks about breaking yourself free. All right. Now, I'm not saying crack yourself out of that cast right now tonight if you're in a cast or a brace or something like that. I am going to say, I'm going to go look at the first two cards before we get there. This is a process. All right. So, with that Two of Swords starting off, this is saying that make a decision. There's a decision to be made, and it's up to you to make this decision. And you want to make this decision with the Seven of Cups in reverse to really focus on the idea of breaking out of this mm, unhealthy situation, shall we say? Because I'm really not sure if we're talking about healing emotionally or physically. If we are healing physically, probably there's a cast. If this is something that you're trying to heal up that's a toxic way of thinking or a toxic way of being, then to heal, you want to really focus on what do I really want to be like? What do I want my life to be like? You want to break out of that old toxicity, whatever that might happen to be for you. They are both, yes. Yes, because what happens in the spirit manifests in the body. It's like our little signal to let us know that, oh, we've got something to take care of on spirit level. And it's big enough that it's impacting our body directly. So it's focus, focus, focus. Where is it manifesting in your body? What body part? Ah, what a question, Rami. Hi there, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's really interesting. Do you feel like you can think clearly? So the other thing then with breaking out would also be getting outdoors. Don't don't restrict yourself to wherever you've been restricting yourself to as far as location. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, so let's see. Romy wants to know, does Canada Man wonder if I'm seeing other people? Let's find out. Does Canada Man wonder if Romy's seeing other people? Boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo. Is he sure she's seeing other people? He definitely wonders. Comes up, he misses you. He's pretty sure you're seeing somebody else. Yep, he more than wonders. He's pretty sure that you are. Boop ba da doo. That means you may not have to have that conversation with him if he already knows. Guys, super chats are always appreciated, but never required. Is there anybody else here who I haven't done? Oh, Cheryl, would you like a question answered or would you like a message from Sacred Spirit? I don't see anybody else actually in the room and able to participate. Hmm. That's a very wide open question, Cheryl, for a lot of reasons. You're quite welcome, Romy. Whoa, that's powerful. How long has it been since your daughter passed, honey? I am so sorry for your loss. Will someone end up going to jail? That has not happened yet, honey. You're saying 2024, it's only 2023. Unless you're planning something we don't know about. I kind of don't think that's what's going on here. Would there be someone that goes to jail for Cheryl's daughter's death? That's this year. That's pretty fresh. Oh my goodness. I don't see anybody going to jail for it. I am so sorry, honey. I almost hate to say you're welcome on that because I'm sure that's not the news you were wanting to hear. I'm sorry, honey. Anybody else in the room that wants me to answer a question for them or wants a message from Sacred Spirit? I mean, here's the thing. Free will can change anything. So if a psychic tells you they're 100% accurate all the time, they're pulling your leg. We're usually right about 85% of the time. Free will's our monkey wrench that throws us off. So could it be in the near future that it changes? I mean, that's not impossible. It's just not likely. And part of the reason that I say it's not likely is that um, the way those cards came out, I kind of thought maybe later down the line. When I double checked to see later down the line, I still didn't see it actually anybody going to jail. Let's see. Anybody else with a question? By the way, guys, if you want a full reading, I am available for full readings. All you have to do is check out my website to order one of those. And then just reach out and text me. My phone number is on my website, and we will schedule that at a time that's convenient for both of us. And soon. 3 weeks is a long time. When you're waiting for something like that, it is. Was there law enforcement involved around your daughter's death other than investigation? But somebody affiliated with law enforcement? Thank you for putting that out there, Romy. I appreciate that. Well, so the female law enforcement officer is the one who actually found your daughter? Am I understanding that correctly? Or she was actually there when she passed? So she was not there when she passed. Hello there, Milla. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay. All right. So they were called out like for an emergency after she was already having troubles. Okay. That makes sense for me with what I'm seeing here then. Hello there, Arshdeep. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm fantastic. How are you? Okay. Anybody else in here would like a message from Spirit? Or do you have a question for me? Either one. Where's my mouse? Boo-ba-da-doo-doo. Veronica. Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome. I'm just checking in, seeing if anybody has a question for me tonight or if you want a message from Sacred Spirit. Milla. Message from Spirit, or do you have a question for me, honey? By the way, I am available to do readings. All you have to do is check out my website to book one of those with me. Most of my readings are on the phone or online unless you happen to be local, and then we can do one in person. Message from Spirit. Cheryl, I've already answered one time for you. So for each person, I just do one time on a live like this. Arshdeep, absolutely you can. Veronica, you're quite welcome, honey. Veronica, message from Spirit for Ms. Veronica. What would you like to talk to her about, Sacred Spirit? For Ms. Veronica. Thank you guys for putting likes on this. I appreciate it. And also for sharing this video so other people can get a reading as well. Share the goodness. Right? When we find something good, we like to share it with others, right? All right. So, Veronica, What you have showing up is the Queen of Cups, covered by the Eight of Wands. So, Miss Veronica, I'm going to say you're probably a water sign, either sun sign or rising, probably rising sign. And I'm going to say that, you're paying attention to your intuition, you're paying attention to how you feel about things, and that's got you communicating with somebody back and forth. With that Eight of Wands, that's quick communication. So it can be text messages, emails, but these are short. We're not writing books back and forth here. It's just little quick communication. And it's because, you're really being sensitive to how you feel right now, maybe even being sensitive to your intuition. Is what has you doing this. So let's look at your best advice or heads up on this. We have the Hanged Man showing up in reverse, first off. Three of Wands. Oh, goodness. Moon card in reverse. Okay. So I'm not sure why you've got these quick communications going on, but Hanged Man says break yourself free. Get out of this. Break yourself free of this cycle, is what I'm hearing. Three of Wands. Do it for permanently. Do it for good. Three of Wands talks about for the future, long-term future. Break yourself free of this situation for the long term. In other words, no going back, no second chances, no takesies, backsies. Moon card in reverse. You already know the truth. You already know the truth in this situation. The truth has already come up. I think that you're not really wanting to look at the truth, but the problem is if you don't look at the truth, you keep yourself in whatever this cycle is over and over and over and over again, and you keep yourself miserable. There's no happiness in this cycle. So best advice or heads up is break yourself free. Don't delay. Do it now. Do it for long term. You already know the truth. You already know why. You don't need me to tell you why. You've already seen that in the tangible. Yep, I was thinking you were water. If you have a question, put it in the chat, Mela. Okay, so Arjdeep is up next. Me and my husband are in no contact. I wish him birthday yesterday. So how did he feel about it? So apparently he didn't respond when you wished him happy birthday, huh? All right. You're quite welcome, Veronica. By the way, guys, super chats are always appreciated, never required. Okay, so Arjdeep, how did Arjdeep's husband feel about her wishing him happy birthday? Well, he has kind of an ego, doesn't he? Hmm. Four of Swords, this is like, I am not ready to engage yet. I am still taking a break. Knight of Pentacles says it again. I'm putting no energy or effort towards this. And Ten of Cups said it did boost his ego. Made him happy. Made him happy that you sent that message or that you said happy birthday to him, but mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know what you did, but he's busy punishing you. He's kind of showing me the markings of having some narcissistic tendencies, although I would have to look more to know that for sure. I'm not thrilled with his reaction to your birthday greeting, though. Millie, I don't see your question yet, or Mella. I thought you were going to put it in the chat. Ashley Parks. Hello, hello. Celebele. Ooh, thanks for the subscription. So tonight what I'm doing is I'm giving you guys either a message from Sacred Spirit, whatever Sacred Spirit wants to talk to you about. If we were playing poker, we would call this Spirit's Choice. or I'll answer one question for you. And if you have a question, you can put that question in the chat. Also, I am available to do private readings too. You can check out my website that's listed in the description box on this underneath this video, and you can see how to order one of those. After you order it, you just go ahead and get a hold of me. Usually call or text works best, and we'll get you scheduled and taken care of. All right, so where am I? How does PG feel about Ashley Parks? Well, you've got two questions. Do you want how she feels or will she call you? That's two questions. What's your priority? What do you really want to know? Boo-ba-da-doo. That's a pretty general question, Mila. I'll ask it, but I will tell you if you were getting a private reading, I would say that's a pretty wide open question. And general and vague questions usually get general and vague answers, which are not always what I consider to be usable. But if that's your question, we can certainly ask it. Is anything major coming up for Ms. Milla in the next 3 months, let's say? 1, 2, 3. We're at the end of October, November, December. So it's by the end of January. Anything major? Nothing major. Name is Naloy. Well, Jacinta, probably Jacinta, truly appreciate my birthday gift to her. It will be an artwork portrait of her family. Okay, let's look. Will Jacinta truly appreciate Naloy's gift to her? Boop-a-doo-doo. Not at first. Not right at first. Her first reaction won't be. Later on, yes. Not right away, though. Boop-a-da-doo, boo. Boop-a-da-doo. Okay, how she feels. How does PG feel about Ashley Parks? Boop-a-da-doo. Show me true feelings, please. Boop-a-da-doo-doo. 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 You know, Milla, you have free will. You can change that. Nothing's written in stone just because it shows up on a tarot reader's table. Free will can change anything. Oh, now this is interesting. She sees you as being pretty feisty. You're definitely in the running as far as, like, there's other competition around, sure, but you're definitely in the running as far as competition, and she sees you two as being a good match. Excuse me. We have both the king and the queen of wands showing up here. So when we have a couple that's in the same suit, that's a pretty strong positive read, especially if you're doing anything romantic. But even if we're looking at like a really solid friendship, that would be something that would talk about a lot of compatibility between the two of you. RCP is happy. You built up his ego. He just is not going to let that be an icebreaker between the two of you. You basically just petted his ego. There will be no results from that that come back to you, though. Anybody else here with a question or who would like a message from Spirit that I haven't already read for. Mm, 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 mm. For those of you who are new, I just moved into this place and so still putting it together. It's probably going to be a couple more weeks before I'm actually doing regular uploads again. But my regular uploads are going to go on my other channel, which is called Mystic Amista when I do start them again. Boop-a-da-doo, doo-doo-da-da-doo, boop-a-da-doo, all right, I'm not seeing anybody else asking for a reading or a question answered. So I'm going to hop on off of here tonight. Thank you guys for being here. If you do want a reading, be sure you check out my website and get a hold of me, and we'll get you scheduled as quickly as possible. Also, I do have a newsletter on my website. If you want to sign up for that, I would appreciate that. I send out a blurb every Sunday night letting you guys know what's in the forecast for each sign. And also, I just do some general ramblings. Usually, it's stuff that I am learning or doing or whatever. So, you know, some people say they like to read it. I'm not sure why. It's just me. But anyway, it is available. I also put contests and promotions and discounts in there too. So if you're interested in getting a reading at a discounted price, that newsletter might be just right up your alley. And otherwise, yeah, if you're definitely not obligated. So thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate all of your kind support. Have a fantastic evening. Peace out.